Do you want Britain to leave the EU or stay in?
The People's Pledge doesn't have a position on that. We have people from the left and the right.
Position?
We have people from pro-Europe, anti-Europe. My personal position is I'm a Europhile, but I'm trying to take the politics out of it because the British people should be deciding the decision on our relationship with our European neighbours, not the political parties.
But I suppose if you look at a lot of the polling evidence, overwhelmingly people seem to be more Eurosceptic, don't they?
I don't think that's necessarily true. If you look at the something like 15% are in favour of staying in without question, 30% to come out, and 47% in the middle, a big block in the middle, want to renegotiate of some description. And I think we need to clear matters up, have an in-out referendum, so people at last, after 37 years, can have a chance of a say.
I mean, looking at the results, it was 30% of electors and 89%.
30.4%, yes.
Precisely, and 89%, so nearly 90%.
It was.
But in the main, would you accept that the people who would respond to a referendum like that, or the point of having a referendum, would be ones motivated by wanting to leave the EU?
I think at the moment, I can't deny that the centre of gravity is clearly Eurosceptic, certainly in Thurrock. It depends where you go in the country, of course. But of course, for last 25 or so years, we've had Nigel Farage and chaps on the Eurosceptic wing arguing against it, and the airtime for pro-Europeans barely happens.
Right, so you think if there was more of a debate...
Decent debate, get it on the table,
because
get the
people like
British
Nigel
people
Farage and Eurosceptics have sort of dominated the anti-argument.
I don't think
right, well, we'll
so.
give you your
Let's
chance.
see.
I mean, you've chosen these three constituencies in Manchester next. Why those three?
Well, we looked at several options all around the country, 13 different options. Many factors are involved, politics of the MPs, of the local parties, our local support, psephology, logistics, easy to move about.
All Lib Dem, aren't they?
They are, yeah, funnily enough.
No particular reason for that?
Well, we have a Labour Member of Parliament, Graham Stringer, and a Tory Member of Parliament, David Nuttall, launching our campaign on Monday, so that's made it a bit easier.
This must be music to your ears.
I'm very pleased, absolutely. I mean, the more people from across the spectrum, and I agree, whether they're pro or anti the EU, the more people that recognise that actually your introduction was wrong. That referendum 37 years ago wasn't about the European Union. My mum and dad didn't vote for a European Union. They voted to stay part of a common market, a very, very different thing to what we have today. So the more debate there is on this and the more pressure there is on MPs, the better.